The Olympic yachting races in Kiel. 25 nations are taking part. The start of the Olympic monotypes.
Daniel Kacheland, Holland.
The star class. Germany. The 6-meter class. Great Britain.
Entscheidung im Säbelfechten. Kabosch, Ungarn, Marzi, Italien. Sieger, Kabosch, Ungarn. In der Entscheidung im Schwergewichtbox Runge Deutschland gegen Lovell, Argentinien. Sieger nach Punkten, Runge, Deutschland.
The modern pentathlon, the all-rounders event. Riding, fencing, pistol shooting, swimming and running. Swedish officers have monopolized it since 1912, but this year the competition is exceptionally severe. American, German, and Italian officers have gone into special training to beat Lieutenant Tofelt, the Swedish champion and winner at the Amsterdam Games. Here we are at the start of the 3 miles cross-country ride on the first day. Leonard, America. Handrick, Germany. Lavanga, France. Abba, Italy. Tofelt, Sweden. Lemp, Germany. Here's the finish. Leonard, only 15th, not too good. Hendrik, second best time of the lot. Abba takes the lead for Italy. Lemp, Germany's second string. And Mollet, Belgium, ties with Hendrik.
The pistol shooting on the third day. Leonard and Tofelt did well in the fencing, but Hendrik and Lemp of Germany did even better. Aber dropped back, and Hendrik leads the field, with Tofelt here second. Leban, Austria. Lemp, Germany. Molle, Belgium. Katrambi, Brazil. Kettunen, Finland. Here comes Hendrik of Germany. Last of all, Leonard of America. A bull every time, a possible. The full 200 points and a new world's record. That brings Leonard up with a rush and makes him third. But Hendrik still leads from Tofelt.
The cross-country run concludes the pentathlon. The swimming on the last day but one hasn't changed the positions of the leaders much. Hendrik is still just ahead of Tofelt and Leonard. Lemp here's Tofelt, the favorite. Cross-country running's always been his strong point. Abba. Leonard. Hendrik. Now for the finish. Lemp in quite good time. Here comes Orban of Hungary. Better still. Now Tofelt to finish 24th and disappoint his supporters sadly. Abba of Italy, He's run himself out in a great effort to finish fifth. Leonard finishes seventh. And here's Hendrik to finish 12th and win the pentathlon for Germany with a new record aggregate. First, Hendrik, Germany. Second, Leonard, America. Third, Abba, Italy. The decathlon, the finest test of an athlete's all-round prowess. It consists of 10 events spread out over 2 days, from sprints to 1,500 meters and nearly all the field events. Until 1936, Siewert of Germany held the world's record. But he's injured this time and can't take part. Here's a hitherto unknown American, however, Glenn Morris. He's beaten Siewert's record in training. He'll be worth watching. The Americans have so much material to draw upon. Other countries have to use potential decathlon winners as specialists. But in this event, there are 2 more Americans, Clark and Parker. First, we have the 100 meters finals. Clark, Bonnet of Germany, and Reimer of Chile. Clark's in the middle. Soon after the start, he loses the other 2 and goes right away to win in the remarkable time of 10.9 seconds. Now the second heat. Parker, Cheney of Hungary in the center, and the Chinaman Chow nearest to us. This time the Americans hard pressed. But in the end, he manages to draw away and win his heat in 11.4 seconds. In the last heat of the sprints, there are Klein of Czechoslovakia nearest to us. Here's Glenn Morris, the favorite, in the center, and Huber of Germany. And Morris draws away from the other 2 and goes on by himself using the remarkable time of 11.1 seconds. The positions now, after the first event, are Clark in front of Morris and Parker, with Huber of Germany ninth. We'll have to watch Huber. His best events are in the second half. And now the long jump follows. Parker, America. .35 meters. Huber, Germany. 6.89 meters. Morris, America. 6.97 meters. And now the great sprinter, Clark. 7.67 meters. Clark's now leading Morris by more than 200 points. Next, putting the weight, here's Huber, Germany. 12.70 meters. Now Clark, America. 12.68 meters. And now Glenn Morris. He must try to catch up on Clark. .10. He has. He's now only 100 points behind. The fourth event, the high jump, the crossbars at 1.85 meters. Now Clark. He fails. Parker. He fails too. And here's Morris's chance to make up more lost ground. He's over, and only 38 points behind. Now the most strenuous event of the first day, the 400 meters. Stetzel of Austria is in front, Huber of Germany, Klein of Czechoslovakia, Morris on the inside lane. Morris dashes off like a real quarter-miler, challenging the field. He's coming up, rushing ahead, leaving them standing. Now he's in front, running on alone against the clock. He must make up points against Clark. Into the last bend. Tiring a bit. Still 100 meters to go. Now he's putting all he knows into it. He's running himself out to win his heat in the excellent time of 49.4. Clark did 50 dead, so Morris is only 2 points behind Clark at the end of the first day. Parker is third, and Huber is still way back in 10th position.
The second day starts with the sixth event, the 110-meter hurdles. In this heat here are Parker, Cheney of Hungary, and Gould of Switzerland. Huber wins in the excellent time of 15 seconds dead. The second heat sees Boulanger of Belgium, Clark, and Bonnet of Germany at the start. Clark wins in 15.7. The last heat, Huber of Germany, Klein Czechoslovakia, and Glenn Morris. Morris wins in the best time of the lot in 14.9. That gives Morris the lead for the first time, more than 100 points ahead of Clark.
And so on to the seventh event, throwing the discus. Parker, 39.11 meters. Clark, 39.39 meters. Morris, 43.02 meters. So again, Morris is the best man. Now the eighth event, the pole vault. Parker fails. Morris, the crossbars at 3.60 meters. Fails too. Clark, 3.70 meters. He's over. Now, the German Huber. He comes back into the picture having a shot at 3.80 meters. He's over too. He's challenging the leading Americans.
And now, the last event but one, throwing the javelin. Parker, 56.46 meters. Clark, 51.12. Huber, 56.46. Morris, 54.52. Morris and the other Americans are far ahead on points, but the German Huber is just within striking distance.
Now, the grueling 1,500 meters bring the decathlon to an exacting end. Huber challenges Morris for the lead. Morris glances round to see who it is and responds instantly. Overtaking Klein of Czechoslovakia, he goes into the lead. Once again, and for the last time, he's running on against the clock into the gathering darkness. Huber hangs on doggedly. Morris's gold medal is a certainty now. He wants to beat his own world record. Huber's still there, sticking at it. Morris tugs ahead, tired but determined. The greatest all-round athlete in the world. Then Morris breaks the tape for the last time. He's beaten his own world record and amassed a total of 7,900 points to give America victory again. Second, Clark, America. Third, Parker, America. And fourth, Huber, Germany, the best European. Final of the Olympic hockey. The wonderful Indian team in the white shorts, who so far have scored 30 goals to 0 in the tournament, are playing Germany. India score. India score again. Germany score. Final result was India 8, Germany 1. final of the Olympic soccer tournament. The teams run out. Austria kick off. Bertolini saves. He seems hurt. No, he's all right. Trusty scores for Italy halfway through the second half. Steinberger equalizes for Austria. And so they stood at the end of the second half. Extra time had to be played. He scores again. Italy win.
The 100 kilometers road race. 29 nations are represented. 100 competitors are getting ready. For the first time in the history of the Games, there will be a massed start. The French team are favorite. They won the gold medal in the pursuit race a week ago. Start and finish are both on the Avis motor track. First a lap and a half on the track itself, then winding along the Harfel Road with its many gradients to the north, westwards past the Olympic Village, back in a wide sweep southwards to the Avis, and the last 10 kilometers on the smooth motor track again. Kilometers on the Avis. They're positioning themselves for the final sprint. Holland moves up, challenges, takes the lead. Germany is going ahead. The Danes try to leave the field. But the Frenchmen make one long, sustained effort to get in front. Charpentier, Lapébie, Goujon, 300 meters to go. Lapébie, nie vergeht! The winners of the 100-kilometer road race are acclaimed by 100,000 spectators. The ceremony in the stadium has begun. The team competition of the race was won by France, second Switzerland, and third Belgium. The individual placings were: first, Charpentier, France; second, Lapébie, France; third, Nievergelt, Switzerland. The 3 days riding competition, an all-round test for man and horse. Officers from some 20 nations have entered and passed the dressage tests in the riding school on the first day. Now this is the second day. After covering 14 miles on roads and paths at a good trot, here's the steeplechase, 2.5 miles, all out. And then you'll see the most exacting test of all, the cross-country stretch of 5 miles with 35 stiff jumps and obstacles. Lieutenant Grandjean, Denmark. Captain Nishi, Japan, the winner of the jumping at Los Angeles. Lieutenant Freiherr von Wangenheim, Germany. Major Semov, Bulgaria. Commander Lunding, Denmark. Lieutenant Campello, Italy. Captain Kawecki, Poland. Captain Endradi, Hungary. Wangenheim, Germany again. And now a very difficult jump. Giantin, Italy. Grandjean, Denmark. Lieutenant Tonnet, Holland. Refused for the third time. He drops out. Karecki, Poland. Thompson, America. The Turkish rider, Irakay. And here comes the first German, Captain Lippert. Captain Stubendorf, Germany. Freiherr von Wangenheim, Germany. Major Syemov, Bulgaria. Lieutenant Grandjean, Denmark. Lieutenant Campello, Italy. Captain Prochaska, Czechoslovakia. Lieutenant de la Mousset, France. Lieutenant Margot, France. Captain Sabo, Norway. Captain Karecki, Poland. Captain Fanshawe, Great Britain. Lieutenant de Mortain, Holland, twice Olympic champion. Captain Peruzzi, Italy. Captain Inanami, Japan. Captain Thompson, America. Captain Lippert, Germany. Captain Stubbendorf, Germany. Lieutenant Freiherr von Wangenheim, Germany. Now on to the finish. "50 started and scarcely half completed the course. Von Wangenheim broke his collarbone at the water jump. In spite of it, he continued on the third day to enable Germany to win the team event, with Poland second and Great Britain third. The individual placings were: first, Captain Stubbendorf, Germany; second, Captain Thompson, America; third, Commander Lunding, Denmark.
The final of the coxswainless fours. They're well underway now. Germany leading in the foreground. Behind them, Switzerland, the Henley winners. Great Britain ahead on the left. Germany going up. Halfway, they're a length ahead. Here's Great Britain's effort. They're hanging on. But they can't make it. And Germany wins. Great Britain second. The eights: Switzerland, Hungary, Great Britain, America, Italy, and Germany are in the final. Italy leading nearest to us. Great Britain furthest away, second. Halfway, Italy still lead, but America on the far side have passed Great Britain. And here on the left, coming up hand over fist on Italy, are Germany. 600 yards. Great Britain leading on the far side, Italy coming up, Germany nearest to us third, Hungary fourth. But there's America away over there. Just in front to win by a yard. Italy second, Germany third.
In springboard diving for women, America, Germany and Japan have the best chance. Here is Olga Jentsch-Jordan, Germany. Dorothy Poynton-Hill of America. Germany's second string, Gerda Daumerlang. Catherine Rawls, America. Poynton-Hill. Sixteen-year-old Marjorie Gestring, America. Daumerlang. Ozawa, Japan. Poynton-Hill. The Japanese girl again. Marjorie Gestring. Winner of women's springboard diving, Marjorie Gestring, America. Second, Catherine Rawls, America. Third, Dorothy Poynton-Hill, America.
The men's 200 meters breaststroke final. Higgins of America is ahead, swimming the butterfly stroke. Lauk of Germany in the furthest lane is second, and the other German Cetas is between them. The three Japanese, Koike, Hamuro, and Ito, are nearest to us. Hamuro in the center goes away to turn first in lane 6, then Koike in lane 7, and Ito in lane 5. Now, Cetas has passed Higgins and Volk. Higgins in lane 3, just ahead of Ildefonso in lane 4. Here's Titas, 2 yards ahead of Higgins. Higgins. Ildefonso. Koike. Ito. But in spite of all Cetas's efforts, Hammerer is still ahead in lane 6. He's there, but so was Cetas in lane 2. They're comparing the stopwatches. First, Hammerer, Japan, new Olympic record. Second, Cetas, Germany. Third, Ito, Japan. Start of the 100 meters final freestyle men. Czech, Hungary nearest us. Taguchi, Japan in the next lane. Fischer, Germany. Fick and Lindegren, America. And furthest away, Yusa and Arai of Japan. The Japanese, all 3 of them, have set up one Olympic record after another in the heats. Halfway, they've turned. Yusa, Japan, leading on the other side. Second, Fischer, Germany, fighting it out with Fick in the center lane. And nearest to us, Czech, Hungary, is still holding his own. Czech spurting, but Yusa still leads. Now Czech's just got his nose in front, only inches in it, and Czech wins with Yusa and Arai second and third. Czechs there, very happy to have won for Europe, the biggest surprise of the game. The 100 meters freestyle final, women. Gisela Arndt, Germany, in the furthest lane. Tine Wagner, Holland, nearest to us. These two seem to have the best start. Next to Arndt is Campbell of the Argentine. Then Ray Mastenbroek of Holland. And the world record holder, Willy den Ouden, another Dutch girl. And the 2 Americans, Rawls and McKean. Arndt and Campbell in the 2 furthest lane. Forge ahead, reach the turn first, then out in next. Mastenbroek and Wagner follow. Another 50 meters to go, and the German girl still leads. Wagner and the 2 Americans drop back. Arndt seems to be tiring. Now Campbell takes the lead, with Den Ouden third. Now Mastenbroek sprinting, passing Den Ouden, challenging Arndt and Campbell, gaining with every stroke. She's there to bring victory to Holland after all. Campbell, Argentine second, Arndt, Germany third.